Hi, this is Adeline McGee. When I'm at Disney World, you can find me riding the Tower of Terror or chilling at Hollywood and Vine. Now let's go geeking on Walt Disney World with Kurt and Lindsay.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Hey, Disney World geeks. Get ready for one of our strangest trip reports on the podcast, including a Disney World wedding just before the parks close on episode 341 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geek and Family podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, and cousins Jen and EJ, and our Geek and Family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us listening to our show. Geeky Disney people are awesome, and we consider you family, part of our Geek and Family. Join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geek and Family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geek and Family members all around the world. We take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geek and Family, so come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other, and I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. Your vacation is important. Rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation, and some time with the family. I believe so much you need to make your vacation time a priority, and the number one tip we hear from our Geek and Family super geeks is that you need to have a plan before you go to Disney World, and you just can't wing it. Hey, are you on a quest to conquer Disney World? When you're up against Disney World, you need the Force like Luke Skywalker used to conquer the dark side. Disney World has villains too, like Darth Vader. They got crowds and complicated choices. Every hero needs a guide. Luke had Obi-Wan and Yoda. You got Mama, Judy, Jennifer, EJ, and me. We'd love to be your guides. We help book and plan Disney trips. We're Disney travel experts, and we're independent travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Disney Platinum vacation planner agency, so let our team explain it all to you. We'll help you create a great plan with fast passes. We'll help you with those dining reservations, and we'll book them, and we'll also give you some more tips on some of the best rooms and resorts in Disney World. Hey geeks, strange times indeed. Now a trip report and a wedding at Walt Disney World just before the parks and the resorts close with our super geek Stephanie Binks. Yeah, she got married just before the parks closed, had her DisneyMoon even when the resorts were getting ready to shut down also. Mama and Judy worked 18 months getting them ready with all their wedding party. They were their travel agents, and they booked 10 rooms at Pop Century. It was quite traumatic as they were learning that Disney World was shutting down just as they began to arrive down there with their wedding party for the weekend. They were getting their marriage license on a Friday in Orlando. They were having their wedding at the resort at Pop Century. And then during the week, they moved over to French Quarter with the whole party over on a Monday. It was pretty emotional. They're there during the park closing on Sunday. But they do talk about some of the food they had. Of course, what else are you going to do when the parks are closed? But they did boat rides at Port Orleans. I don't think I've ever done that one before. Good to hear about that one. They did a last-minute Ohana reservation, which is always great. Talk a lot about the French Quarter food court. Well, unfortunately, speaking of more strange things happening, they have a ride on the Reedy Creek ambulance, which is not a good thing, but it's good to know that the emergency services are outstanding at Disney World, and they even have a visit at the hospital. And then my questions get kind of awkward because they just kind of don't fit for this particular trip report, but it's actually kind of funny hearing their answers. They talk about some of the splurges they did, and they also do a little bit of resort hopping, because what else are you going to do? Especially when sometimes Disney trips just don't go at all as they are planned. This one takes Plan B to the extreme. So I've done, I don't know how many trip reports, 300 or so. I have no idea where this one's going to go. I've got my worries, but we're going to go for it. We're going to have fun, I think, with this. This is one of those trips I heard a lot of problems, but I think they really had a good time despite all the complications. So I'm excited to bring on. And I've got a co-host that most of my Geekin' family knows quite well. So let's introduce her first. She was involved in this mayhem to a big degree. So I wanted her to get her perspective too. And well, first of all, she spends hours upon hours on the phone with Mama talking Disney World. Maybe you're starting to get an idea who this is. She knows all the jokes at the Hoop-de-Doo review, and she still laughs. She nearly broke Ken's leg trying to get her scooter out of the Animal Kingdom Starbucks. I still love that story. But I tell you what, there is nobody that can beat that picture she took on the Tower of Terror with that sheer fright on her face. Please give a warm Geekin' family welcome to, she's Auntie Judy. Hey, Judy.
Hi, geeks. How's everybody tonight?
I'm
Excited
doing.
to be here.
It's been a while since you've been on the podcast, except for maybe a live recording.
Right.
You know, I released a live recording for our Patreon supporters, but
I saw that.
I didn't get a chance to tell you. I had to edit some of your language in that episode.
My language?
Yes, I'll have to tell you later.
Oh, dear.
You have to remember when the recorder is. You should know by now when the recorder is going.
Well, I never know when it's going. You just have it in your pocket most of the time.
It's got that big hairy thing that sticks out the top of it.
I know.
Well, Judy, we brought on a couple friends of yours.
Yes, definitely.
Let's introduce them. You've been working with them for, it seems like 5 years, I think.
Well, no.
Well,
A year and a half, though.
yeah, I thought so. Her favorite Disney character is Figment, which I can understand. That's one of my daughter's favorite characters. And her favorite place in Disney World is the Haunted Mansion. I think that's Mama's favorite, the Haunted Mansion. And she's here because she got married in Disney World. We're going to do a Disney wedding in DisneyMoon, I think. We'll see what she says. But please give a warm Geekin' family welcome to Stephanie Bink. Hey, Stephanie.
Hello.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm great. I hope you had a good trip to Disney World. You know, you got in right before the cutoff, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
During the cutoff. During the cutoff. We're going to get into that. And I believe I don't have some fun facts for your mom. Her mom, Judy Watts, is in the background there. Hi, Judy.
Hi.
How you doing? Did you have a good time at the wedding?
Oh, we had a blast. Yeah, it was a little shorter than planned, but it's okay.
Well, Judy, have you been taking Stephanie to Disney World for a long time?
Yes, actually, her first trip was when she was 3, and she loved it then. Not that she remembers it now, but she does remember going on the Figment ride when we were down there then, and that's now her favorite. So
even after they changed it, she was probably there before it was converted over to what it is today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Were you disappointed, Stephanie?
Definitely. But, everything changes.
Yeah. Did you get to ride the very original Figment or the second one?
She was on the original one. The first
Original.
time.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen the video. Auntie Judy showed me the videos of that one from trips with her family that we watched. That's where I never saw that original one. So I can see what you guys have been talking about for sure. So what is your whole history of Disney World? Have you guys go every year, or what's the story?
We don't go every year. We went quite a few times when we were younger, but every time had different things that were new and exciting every time.
Yeah.
I remember going
for the 25th anniversary of Magic Kingdom with the birthday cake castle and all that. So
Yeah, I remember they used to have a lot more theming to the years. That's true.
yeah.
I remember the year of a million dreams or something it was. That was a good one. They were giving away like a bunch of prizes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you want to get married in Disney World?
So we actually, a few years ago, took my then boyfriend with us to Walt Disney World. It was his first ever real vacation out of the state.
Yeah.
And just the excitement on his face when he first saw the castle and how much he enjoyed himself in Disney.
Right.
It was something that we could do. We could go there and it could be small and exciting and something that both of us would love and remember.
So is he a big Disney World fan now?
Not as big as we are.
Okay.
I think it grows on him more and more every time.
Yeah. Well, why is the Haunted Mansion one of your favorites?
I've always loved the Haunted Mansion. It's spooky, but not over the top. I remember when I was a little kid, it scared me. I was not a fan of the hallway.
Yeah.
With the wind blowing at you.
All right. Yes. Well, you know my wife, Margita, and she loves Haunted Mansion too. She loves spooky things. She loves Halloween, and she always loves scaring the kids. She got that from her mom and dad, I think, too. We tortured my 6-year-old when we took him. I can remember walking down Main Street, USA, from there always to the Haunted Mansion, telling him how spooky it was going to be and horrifying. And he was shaking before we got in, but he did it. But he came out, that wasn't so bad.
But Halloween is my favorite time of year, too. So it just all plays in together.
I know people like you. Yes. Very good times. All right. Well, who went on this trip?
It was me and my husband.
Oh, that's good. And you brought him along, to get married. Good.
Yeah. And my parents and all of my grandparents, his stepmom and his sister and family, because they have all their kids on that side of the family, and my aunt and uncle.
How many is that total up to? What was the count?
We had 36.
Ooh, wow! So they all had rooms. They stay. How long did everybody stay?
Most everybody just stayed. They got there on Friday and they left on Monday.
Okay.
And we booked you 10. I believe we booked you 10 rooms at Pop Century. I think that's what the final count was.
So you worked on this for about 18 months. I remember this happening. I think you guys knew my sister-in-law, right? Is that how that? Michelle, yeah.
Michelle, yeah, I work with Michelle.
There you go. All right, so there was a connection there. Perfect. So how was you can tell the truth. Judy can take it. How was working with Judy and Mama on this plan?
It was great. It was great. It took a load off of me being the mother of the bride. I didn't want to have to worry about booking all the rooms and make sure everybody had what they needed. It was nice to have someone to call and say, "Help! I need this. I need that. Can you move this? Can you?" It was nice. It was great to have Judy to be able to call, and she took it from there and helped us a great deal.
Yeah, good idea. And then, Judy, did you guys work with each room and their occupants individually?
Yeah, I talked to every person or somebody from each of the rooms to get exactly what they wanted, to get their rooms booked. And we talked with Disney to get them all linked together so that all of them would at least be fairly close together in the same resort, and at least maybe in the same building. And I think Disney did a pretty good job, except for one of your guests. They put way far away, didn't they?
They did.
They fixed it. I get it, right?
Yes. Our first night there, we were able to go and we got that all fixed and got her moved into the same building with the rest of us.
That's good.
So,
it's individual. So I got to know a lot of the people from your wedding party, and it was a delight talking to all of them. Your grandma from Louisiana is a delight. I had such nice chats with Kay, or Charlie, I guess you call her.
Charlie, yeah.
Yeah. It was really nice talking to all of them.
Yeah, I could imagine, besides planning a wedding, all of the things, I don't know, the way you did the wedding maybe wasn't that as much planning that went into it. We'll talk about that. But trying to arrange all the travel for so many people, it could have been a daunting task. So great job for Judy and Mom. I'm not surprised.
Absolutely. We are very appreciative.
Great idea.
We take the team approach. We both do 50% of each of the work on everything. So that it was great having, because if I couldn't do it, Mama would do it, and it got done.
You guys were having meetups too, weren't you?
Yes, we met with Judy and Stephanie and Bruce several times.
Yeah. Well, wait till they get the bill, Judy. Maybe they won't be so happy, but they're laughing. No, that's great. No, Disney pays the bill, so it's a great service. Right. Yeah. Now, Stephanie, when did you get down there? The wedding was planned for a Saturday, right?
Yes, me, myself, and my husband, and my parents, and my mom's parents. We all flew down on Wednesday night, late at night. So we actually landed around 1:00 in the morning on Thursday morning.
Okay. All right. And yeah, let's try to set the stage here, because I got bits and pieces of this. And this was the time when I think Disneyland announced closing on Thursday, if my memory serves me right. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then I was on a Facebook Live that night, and I came down, and I think Mom's exact word is Stephanie's losing it right now. Am I overstating that?
That was on Friday. Yes. Yes.
I think that was the issue with the wedding license too, wasn't it?
That's what I was going to get to, that story, I guess, to some extent. I mean, it's quite understandable. You should be losing it. So what was your state of mind when you were I don't know if you even heard that Disney was closing yet by that time.
So we heard on, I believe it was Thursday night after we got back from dinner, that they were going to be closing the parks on Sunday. Yeah. We had just gone on Thursday morning to activate my husband's annual pass for the coming year, because we were going to be there for so many days.
Yep.
So we'd actually gone that morning to activate that. So we stood in line with everybody else and their brother, waiting to hear something, because nobody in the front desk area knew anything yet.
Right.
They weren't able to give us any information yet. So all that anybody was seeing was what was online.
I remember all this coronavirus and the shutdown of the country really happened quite suddenly. And I was thinking back, I think it was Friday. The first thing I noticed, I'm working, doing my thing, and I think I got a message. I like baseball, so I got a Major League Baseball announcement that spring training was closed and the season was delayed 2 weeks. When I went, whoa, that's serious. So it all came before you guys had no idea when you were flying down that this could happen, right?
No idea. And then on Thursday night, we were concerned because we were going on Friday morning at 8 a.m. to the courthouse so that they could get their marriage license.
Yeah, that was the piece that Mom told me you were freaking out on.
We didn't know if the courthouse was going to be open,
right.
What was going to happen.
Right.
Luckily, they were open when we got there Friday morning, so one piece of relief while we were there.
Texted Judy and I said, I want to see a picture of Stephanie with the license in her hand, please. Yeah. And she sent me one.
Yep.
Yeah. Were you feeling a little better Friday night? When did the tension kind of start to release a little bit?
Friday after we had gotten out of the courthouse, it was a little bit of the relief.
Okay.
And then, of course, Friday night, we found out that they were going to be closing resorts down.
Right. Oh, the resorts too.
Yes.
Oh, when? Because they didn't. You guys had plans to stay there the rest of the next week, weren't you?
Yes, the rest of my parents and my grandparents were going to different hotels. We were all splitting up. That way we could have our honeymoon as a honeymoon. And then the rest of the family was doing their own thing.
Okay.
We were luckily able to work with everybody at the front desks, and we were able to get switch so that we were all in the same hotel for the remainder of our trip. That way, nobody was too far from each other. If we couldn't see each other in the parks, at least we were together at the hotel.
Oh, because the parks were going to be closed. That's why you wanted to make that arrangement.
Yep.
You knew it was going to be a resort-only honeymoon at that point, right?
Yes.
For the most part. Yeah. How disappointed were you about that?
I was pretty disappointed. I was trying my best. I wanted to be able to go to all the other parks because we don't usually go to Hollywood Studios. It was never a big thing for us. Okay. I was excited. We were going to spend a whole day in Toy Story Land because that's my husband's favorite Disney movies.
Yeah.
So we were excited we were going to do that. But then once all that fell through, I was trying to figure out how on Sunday I could get to Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom.
Wow.
It didn't happen.
No, right. So really, you had Friday. Now, Saturday you got married, right?
Yes. First thing in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Where did you get married?
At Pop Century down. They have these two little outcroppings that go down on either side of the water next to the bridge between Pop Century and Art of Animation.
Yeah, where the Skyliner is, you mean?
Yeah, so we were just in one of the little outcroppings down along the edge of the water.
At 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
In the dark.
Is it still dark? Yeah. Well, I know I do my little coffee walks in the dark, and I've walked that path. I would have been kind of cool to see someone getting married there.
So tell us about the wedding and anything exciting that happened at the wedding, the ceremony itself.
My uncle got ordained, so he was actually able to marry us. He's been a part of our life forever. He's my dad's best friend. So he was actually able to marry us, and he wrote his own little ceremony that he did for us, which was great. It was his first time doing something like that.
Nice.
And we just short and sweet and quick, and we took a bunch of pictures, and it was great.
How long did the wedding take?
It was about 10 minutes long.
10-minute wedding. Wow. Got right to it.
Oh, yeah. By the time we were done with pictures, I think we were down there for a total of 28 minutes before security came to visit us. But
yeah. Did they say anything to you?
Nope. They just sort of came by on their little scooter, and we were on our way out anyways. So we were all dispersing on our way.
Yeah.
And they just sort of watched and made sure that we all weren't just hanging out down there by the water.
Yeah.
I think that it called attention to us because we had a couple of cars come in early that morning for the wedding. They were some of family members that didn't stay on property. They stayed in another location.
Okay.
And they came in at 5:30 in the morning. So security was kind of alerted at that point there was something going on.
All right.
They really didn't bother us. We stayed down there. We took a few pictures. We walked as a group over to Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head and took some pictures there.
Yeah.
And then went in for breakfast. And they just kind of went on their way, the security guard.
What were you wearing, Stephanie?
It was a white dress, but it was just a short calf length, like a sundress type thing. That way it was casual-ish, so I could actually wear it into the parks for the day.
Okay. Did you get the ears, both of you?
We actually made our own ears.
Like wedding, kind of? I know that's kind of cute. I see them when people are having their honeymoons.
Yeah, I made the bride and groom ears for us, and for all of the girls that came, we actually custom made bows for Minnie Mouse ears for all of their favorite characters.
So did you have bridesmaids?
I had my one maid of honor, and he had his best man.
Oh, that's what I was going to figure. Okay, great. So the wedding came off and went off pretty good, all things considered. Yes. Yeah. None of the external events really seemed to impact that. That kind of went the way you expected it, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pop Century. Perfect. Judy, do you have any other questions about that?
No. I saw pictures of the wedding, and I saw pictures of Stephanie looked really great in your dress, and James had a tuxedo kind of shirt on, didn't he? If I remember.
Yeah. Those T-shirts that's printed with the tuxedo image on it.
Yeah, that looked really cool.
It's his style of dressing up, definitely.
But it was perfect. It was perfect for getting married at Disney there.
I like it.
And I loved it. And I saw the ears. The ears that you guys made, they were really beautiful for the gals. That was neat. See them all in their ears.
So how was the Pop Century for you guys? How many nights did you stay at the Pop Century?
We were there technically Wednesday night, Thursday
5 nights.
Through the weekend.
Yeah, through the weekend. We moved out of there on Monday. Like we said, Stephanie and James were supposed to stay there. My husband and I were going to Port Orleans French Quarter, and my parents were going to Coronado Springs. But when we left the courthouse on Friday morning, we couldn't get through to any of the people at Disney to talk to them and find out if we could move rooms so that we could be in one location. So we stopped at the French Quarter on our way back and were able to get everything switched. So we all moved on Monday.
At what point did you know the resorts were going to close?
I think that happened like Monday or Tuesday because they were going to stay open indefinitely. And then all of a sudden we started hearing they were pulling the college kids out and they were sending the international students out. And then they were closing the resorts for Friday.
I know Tuesday they closed Disney Springs. So it must have been Monday that we found out.
Well, we saw, well, not we, but some of our guests that were there with us actually saw a lot of the college students as they were leaving the restaurants and things where they were working, and they were having little gatherings at the end of the night outside. Just, they were all obviously sad to be leaving. We're hugging, and it was an emotional event for our guests that saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, where was that? Down in Disney Springs?
That was, it was actually in Epcot. We were at Epcot the night that they closed. When they closed all the parks, we closed Epcot with them. Our guests that were there right at the very end, as everybody was leaving, said that it was really emotional with all of the college students, because a lot of them are international. They didn't even know how they were going to get back home.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Did they have any kind of special saying goodbye at Epcot? Because we saw video of the Magic Kingdom where all the characters went down the street and then they stood on the train station for quite a while and waved and waved. Did they do anything like that at Epcot?
I don't believe so. My husband and I went to dinner on Sunday night, so we weren't there for the closing. The people that were there didn't say anything about anything special like that. They just said that they were enthralled with all of these college students and all of the regular cast members that were all, having these little gatherings outside of all of the different locations.
So you guys...
That had to be really hard for them.
You guys were there late at Epcot? You stayed till the end? Did they have a regular closing?
They had regular closing that night, yes.
Gotcha. That was Sunday night, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's talk about the resort. Now, you guys switched over to all over to French Quarter?
Yes.
So what'd you think of French Quarter?
I love the French Quarter. It's nice and peaceful and quiet, and it's a more relaxed seeming setting.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like a deluxe resort.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful there.
I love it. Wow. So were you like, did you settle in and say, wow, we're going to spend some resort time, looks like?
We tried. We decided to spend a lot of time at the pool with everybody else. What there was to do.
Resort hopping, though.
You didn't?
We did.
Oh, you did?
We went to
Animal Kingdom Lodge and the Polynesian
Wilderness Lodge.
Were you guys on a meal plan?
No.
All right.
We weren't originally planning on doing the resort hopping. That was they had stopped Disney transportation.
Really?
Luckily, we had a car, so.
When did they stop transportation? On Monday?
That was on.
I think it was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
They stopped all the buses and everything.
Okay.
So this was when we went resort hopping.
All right, let's talk about that. Well, I love talking about food. Disney didn't run out of food, did they?
No, definitely not.
Not at all.
I'd be there to eat them out of house and home if it was. if I didn't have parks to go to, I know what I'd be doing. This would be a pool and food vacation. So
funny because to the different resorts, and we didn't actually eat anything at any of the different places other than Riverside. We went to Port Orleans Riverside for dinner up to boat rides one night.
Okay, what'd you think of boat rides? Had you eaten there before?
We did the last time we were down in September. We had eaten there, and it was really good, and the atmosphere is great, and my grandfather is a woodworker, so we thought that would be a really good spot for us to, Mom and Dad were originally going to take them alone down there, but since things had changed, we were able to, all 6 of us, go down and eat down there, and it's just really good food.
So, Stephanie, you're expecting to have romantic meals on your honeymoon. I guess that didn't happen? Was it like all family meals?
Yeah, for the most part. We had reservations for a few times during the week that obviously we were no longer able to make. So,
what's got in the way of doing some of those reservations?
The park's closing?
Oh, you had reservations in the parks?
Yes. We were originally going to go to Tusker House.
Skipper's Canteen.
Okay. So, let's talk about some of your favorite restaurants that you were able to go.
To me, definitely, like you'll need to have a second honeymoon back at Disney, and then you can do all those restaurants with James.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to maybe getting back there, because next year is sister's wedding. So,
nice.
So when are we looking to go back?
Hopefully 2022.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Well, Stephanie, what's one of your favorite restaurants that you were able to try while you were in your resort vacation?
That we went to while we were there was Ohana.
Oh,
it's
you did.
Always good.
Oh, so you've been to Ohana before?
Yes, we actually took, my maid of honor was there until Monday with us. So she was on parks with us, going to Epcot with us. So it was just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
So we actually were able to, because of people leaving early and all that happening, we were actually able to snag a last-minute Ohana reservation for Sunday.
Oh, nice.
So we were able to take her with us, and she was blown away by the food.
She had never.
We love it.
Yeah.
So.
That's my favorite. I talk about Ohana all the time. That's my favorite restaurant on property. So you knew about it, and she was impressed. Anything in particular that impressed her?
I think by the amount of food. It was definitely not a leaving hungry type of place. You definitely can eat until you are full.
Bring the feed.
It keeps coming. More food.
Bring the feed bag, I always say.
I love their noodles.
Just tie on the feed bag. Judy's embarrassing. She keeps ordering the pot stickers and noodles.
I love the pot stickers. They're so good.
Oh, and the wings. I could just eat the pot stickers and the wings. I'd be very happy.
Oh, yeah.
My family embarrasses me there, ladies, when I go. The bread.
Yeah.
The bread. Pineapple bread. I don't know how many loaves of pineapple bread my kids can eat there, too.
Pineapple bread is awesome.
It's also good, yeah. It's my kind of place. Open fire and meat, boy. I'll tell you, all you can eat.
Well, funny because my husband eats the steak and I eat the shrimp. So they come and they bring us both steak and they bring us both the shrimp, and then we swap it off. We had gone right after Stephanie James and her maid of honor had left. My husband and I and the minister and his wife were there together. We were doing this, and our server came over and he saw the big pile of shrimp tails that were on my plate.
Yeah.
So he kept saying, more shrimp, more shrimp, more shrimp. So he kept bringing me skewers of shrimp. And at the end, when I said, I'm done. I can't have any more shrimp. I'm full. He said, oh, now time for dessert. So he brought, the bread pudding with the ice cream on it, and brought me my own bowl of ice cream with 4 shrimp on top and a flour on top. He said, shrimp, what did he call it? A shrimp sundae. You eat all that shrimp. And then when we got ready to leave, he said, I'll see you next time for more shrimp.
That is so, yeah. I mean, everywhere you go, they definitely give you more food than you need, but Ohana just takes it to another level, don't they?
Absolutely.
You say, yeah, I'll have 2, and they put 7 on. They just don't count. They just don't know how to count there. The math just doesn't work out. I love it. Yeah, my dad would love that place. Oh my gosh. I think of him when I go there. All right. Perfect. What's another good one, Stephanie?
See, we didn't make it to one of my other favorite ones is Skipper's Canteen for a lunchtime stop, which unfortunately we didn't make it to this time.
Yeah. Well, you were there, so you had Friday, Saturday. Were you able to do some things in the parks then?
We didn't go to the parks on Friday just because my maid of honor had park tickets for Saturday and Sunday, and we didn't want to really leave her out.
Okay.
So we were at the resort on Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday was the Magic Kingdom for us and Epcot on Sunday.
So where'd you eat in the parks when you were there?
It was one of the quick service places.
We went to Pecos Bill. We met you at Pecos Bill.
Yeah.
That's another place you can pile it on.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can get, it's just an order of simple tacos, and you can go over to the toppings bar and fill your plate with a whole salad with the lettuce and tomato and everything on there.
That's it. I love that. Did you guys get down to Disney Springs at all?
We did.
What'd you do down there?
Did.
We wandered around a little bit, going in and out of a couple shops. We went into the World of Disney.
We made it before they closed.
Yes, because we were there on Monday after we switched resorts. And then I think we had Deluxe Burger.
That was the first time we've been there.
Yeah, I like that place. What'd you think of Deluxe Burger?
It was good.
What'd you have there?
We all had burgers. Nothing special. We just got regular burgers. There was a huge line weaving around inside. So my husband pulled out his phone and we did the mobile ordering. And within 10 minutes, it was ready for us to just go inside and pick up. That was great.
Aren't they known for the dipping of your fries, like different kinds of dips?
I don't think so.
No, you didn't see that?
We didn't see any of that in there, no.
Yes.
There either, because there were so many people. They were talking about things going to be closing and people were going to have to be leaving. So there were a lot of people around everywhere down there.
Sure, because by the parks were closed, so they had nowhere to go either.
And Monday they still had Disney bus transportation to Disney Springs.
So
did you take the boat over from French Quarter?
No, they had actually stopped all the boats at that point. They were only doing buses.
Okay.
Wow.
Down all the transportation other than the buses.
Wow.
And then those eventually closed too. And then it was just the college program buses that were running.
Well, if you didn't eat when you went resort hopping, did you eat only at the French Quarter every day?
Pretty much.
For the most part, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
So did you try everything on the menu at the French Quarter?
Had a lot of beignets.
I was going to ask.
Beignets for breakfast, beignets for dinner, beignets before you go to bed.
Oh my gosh. How's the menu at the French Quarter now that you know the total detail?
It's pretty good. I mean, they had something for everybody. So it's not all specifically like spicy New Orleans style food.
Right.
They have some of that, but they also have things like the fettuccine Alfredos and like a French dip and things like that the guys might like a little bit more.
But even if you order the fries and they shake them with their spicy powder, whatever it is that they add to them, you can ask them to do them without, and they're more than willing to do that. We found that most of the time that we were there, we kind of got a VIP service because we were some of the only guests that were there. By the end, we left there on Friday only because they were closing.
Yeah.
And we moved over to the Hilton over near the airport.
Right.
Last night because we had to.
Right.
But By the time we left, we were the only people there. I actually did a live walkthrough on Facebook one night while we were just, you can't sit for only so long with nothing to do. So we went for a walk, and it was really weird because the buildings that are usually all lit up and there's bustling with people, and the cast members are running around with their little carts and just a lot going on. Everything was dark.
Wow.
It was really strange.
That's creepy.
It was very creepy. It was kind of like, it reminded me of Halloween, just nothing going on. I expected to see faces in the windows. It was just weird.
So how did you pass the time that midweek that you're at French Quarter? Did you spend so much time at the pool?
We did spend quite a bit of time at the pool, more than we probably should have.
Yeah.
But
Stephanie in particular
got some sunburn?
Got very dehydrated.
Uh-huh.
We met the wonderful people on the Edie Creek ambulance.
Mm.
They were great. They were there within minutes. The security guard that was there the night shift, because this was midnight when we decided we needed to go to the ER. The security guard met my husband at Stephanie's door. The shift manager was also there, waiting at the door. They were very on top of everything. They came in, they scrubbed down the room while we were in the ER. Came back, everything was nice and clean. Housekeeping had been there.
Was there a worry that she had the virus?
No, they had a little bit of the stomach bug. I guess a few other guests that were there had said that they had the stomach bug.
And some cast members is what we found out after the fact.
Okay. So I don't know if anyone caught
of that.
I'm not sure if everyone caught that clear, but I remember the story now. But you ended up in the emergency room.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, spent the whole night at Dr. Phillips' emergency room, and they were very nice there. They were great. So
did you have an overnight stay at the hospital?
No, we made it out of there. It was
about 5:30 in the morning.
5:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you had some fluids?
Yes.
Like that?
Fluids,
yeah.
Electrolytes,
some more fluids,
some medicine to stop the nausea and vomiting, and went back, and she slept the day away the next day.
So you had the little norovirus, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. Oh boy. So how's your mood? How's your mood now at this point?
Poor James, who hasn't even been married a week now.
Right? Well, funny because he looked at me and he said, "Who knew that for better, worse, and sickness and in health were coming in the same week as we got married?" You made it through this. You can make it through anything now.
Absolutely.
I know. Don't they say if it rains during your wedding, it's good luck? So what does it mean when Disney closes and you end up in an emergency room during your honeymoon?
I hope good luck.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. You got to look at the positive. You guys sound like you were really positive through this whole experience, actually.
Yeah, I was very disappointed at the time just because, you get your hopes up. You do all this planning and you're so excited, and then things change last minute. I know we were going to be going to the Villains After Hours event while we were there as well. And so all of that is obviously out the window at that point.
But Disney was great because you got your money back for that. Before we even left down there, she had a credit for that. So, Disney was doing the best that they could under the circumstances. And every single cast member that we met and talked to was very helpful, very grateful that we were still there. We were hanging in until the end. They were glad to have people there so that they still were working.
Did you get any special offers for a return trip? That's a no.
No.
That's a no, huh?
No.
But your park tickets, you weren't able to use your park tickets.
We were actually able to go back because James had just activated his annual pass. We hadn't gone into a park and ridden stuff.
Okay.
He was actually able to turn around and were able to refund that ticket for him.
Okay.
they credit us the whole amount for the annual pass for him.
And my boss had graciously given us 2 single-day park tickets. His wife works for ESPN.
Yep.
So they had those, and he had actually given those to us for our honeymoon. So we were able to still get him into the parks. We still had that option. So.
Okay, so you were able to use those tickets for that.
Oh, that's awesome that they refunded his annual pass. That's great.
Yeah.
That's nice.
They were very understanding. I mean,
sure.
The cast members that we talked to, nobody really knew what was going on, but they knew that we had only activated it the afternoon before and that we had only been in the park for 20 minutes. We literally walked in, we went into France, watched one show, and walked out.
So, this is a weird question. This isn't my normal trip report by any means, but were there any pixie dust moments at all during this trip?
No, not.
We didn't get to see anything like extra exciting or special. We had James's cousin had been there with. They had their 3 boys, and it just so happened that one of their birthdays was the day that we got married. So we actually got him a happy birthday button before they even got there so that we were able to give it to him.
Okay.
So he went into the park that morning with his happy birthday button, and he was blown away because everybody was wishing him a happy birthday, and the characters loved it, and he got cupcakes. He was just so excited that everybody was that attentive to his birthday.
Nice. How old is he?
Right.
Awesome.
He turned 6 on that day.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's great.
I like some of my questions. Did anything go differently than you planned? Sorry about
Okay. It's a loaded question, Kurt.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it was funny. We started on Saturday, even like in the park. Haunted Mansion went down, the People Mover is down, and every time we went over to get on Splash Mountain, it was down.
Oh, my gosh.
So my 3 favorite rides.
Oh, my
In
gosh.
Magic Kingdom. So I don't think I rode any of my favorites while we were down there.
Did anyone recognize that you were just married?
Yes, a lot of people. Actually, for the most part, it was other couples that were down there on their honeymoon.
Oh, wow. You have a shared bond.
It was kind of cool. It was everybody, they had on their little buttons and everybody was wishing each other good day.
You guys should have a reunion every year.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Did anything greatly exceed or disappoint your expectations?
I was honestly just impressed with how well everybody was handling the circumstances that they were given.
You talking about guests?
Yes, and the cast members. Because something like that is thrown at you and you don't really necessarily know all the details and everything that's going on. And they do the best with what they have and what little information they sometimes might get.
Yeah, it was such a fluid situation, for sure. That's good to hear. Well, I'm not surprised. They're such great people. There's a new question I've been asking. I like this one. I don't know if it applies. We'll see. Did you guys splurge on anything while you were there?
A weird thing that we try to get when we're down there, James really is a fan of having Walt Disney World sweatpants, which are a weirdly expensive item that Disney has. And I don't know why they're as expensive as they are.
What do they get for sweatpants down at Disney World?
Usually $75 for a nice pair of sweatpants.
Wow, I guess they must be nice, huh?
So, of course, the last time he was down, we had gotten the only sizes that were available to us. And, of course, he ended up with a men's 3X. Huh. He's gotten to the point where he couldn't even tie them tight enough to fit him.
Yeah.
So he was on a hunt for sweatpants while we were down there. Luckily, he found a pair, but...
Where did he find them?
In the World of Disney.
Oh, down
so that was
Disney Springs?
When we went to Disney Springs.
Oh, good. So he treasures those now.
Yes.
Did you buy anything while you were down there?
I did. I'm a big Spirit jersey fan. I love them. They're so comfortable.
You know what? I love them. Mom says they're for girls, though.
They're so comfortable.
they look, yeah, they do. I like a big sweatshirt, but they're kind of like a shirt and a sweatshirt, aren't they?
They sort of are. I mean, they appeal to the girl side of it because they are looser at the top and more fitted at the bottom.
Oh,
so they
is that why?
Allow room. But I
think they look nice, though. Yeah. Which ones did you get?
I just got, it's just a basic blue one that has the stripes on the arms this time. The last time we were down, I had gotten one of the Halloween special ones.
Oh,
so
nice.
I wanted something more normal this time.
What did they have on the Halloween one?
It's black and it's glitter. And inside of the D on the front is a Mickey O-lantern.
Oh, okay.
Instead of just normal Mickey.
Nice. I tell you, I really liked the one with the Baby Yoda on it. I like that color too. That lime green,
Yeah.
I kept looking to see if any guys were wearing it. I did see a couple, but yeah, it's mostly, I think, for girls, isn't it?
I was seeing that one, and I just kept thinking it would look great on somebody that was pregnant, because then you have the little Baby Yoda peeking up right above their stomach. It would be cute. But so I couldn't get that out of my head. So
it's really cute. Would you do anything differently on your next trip? I'm kind of liking these jokes. These are like jokes now.
Canceled on our next trip, and I will definitely be drinking a lot more water.
Oh, yeah. How come you got in trouble? Was it the little stomach virus, or did you not drink enough?
It must have been a combination between a little bit of the stomach bug and being in the sun the entire day before. I had to start with that trip had a little bit of a sinus infection, so antibiotics for that.
Yeah.
And the sun is not necessarily a good combination.
Was it warm? How was the weather when you guys were there?
Pretty warm.
Yeah.
Upper 80s, almost 90.
Oh, wow.
A couple of days. Yeah, it was beautiful.
No, that's good. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I was thinking while you guys were there, I was like, I wouldn't mind just laying around by the pool. That's something different I never did before.
You'd never make it hurt.
It's never going to happen, right?
You'd never lay by the pool very long.
No, I know.
You too well.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm a busybody. I gotta keep moving.
I thought, and when you have to do it, you don't want to do it. You want
right.
You want to go in the parks. I mean, yes, we were fine. We sat at the pool. We had fun. We made our own fun. We went and did the resort hopping, and did our own thing. But I would rather have been in the parks than sitting at the pool. And, with this virus out there, and we were kind of protected because we weren't hearing a lot about the coronavirus while we were there. Other than all of a sudden, this is closing, that's closing. We don't know if the planes are still going to be flying when you're leaving. How are we going to get home?
Yeah.
Luckily, we had a car, so my husband had, a plan to call the rental company and say, we're keeping the car, we're driving to Connecticut, we'll drop it off there.
Right.
But luckily that didn't need to happen.
How was your flight home? Was it crowded? Was it empty? How did that happen?
Our first leg of the flight was actually pretty empty. It was about half full, I would say. But our second leg of the flight was absolutely packed.
And uncomfortably packed, so that that this is going on, and these people that you're with, who knows who's infected and who's not.
Right.
And everybody's so close, when all of the reports that we were hearing when we were there said that the flights were only booking at half capacity so that people could be spread out throughout the flight and not be so close. But we did not find that as to be the truth on the second flight.
I was giving this a thought, guys, and I think we're all going to learn from this experience that we're going through right now. But whenever I go to Disney World for the last 20-some years, quite often when I come home, I have a cold or something, or the stomach bug or whatever. I think some of these tips that we're learning about washing our hands and not touching our face and Hand sanitizers is something we probably should do more of when we go on a trip to Florida.
I always have hand sanitizer with me. We use it everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was very impressive. Even the TSA was allowing up to a 12-ounce bottle of hand sanitizer through just so that people could be protected.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
When we were at Port Orleans, the French Quarter, right near the end, there were not a lot of people left. We were some of the last ones to leave. And we saw a guy that was walking around, one of the cast members, gloves on, he had a rag and a spray bottle, and he was actually cleaning the little flaps on the trash cans.
Yeah.
As someone threw something in, he was right there cleaning right behind them.
Yep, not surprised.
Yeah.
Well, you did all the park or resort hopping. Any highlights from the resorts that you visited? Did you visit some new ones? Did you learn anything?
It was our first time at Animal Kingdom Lodge, which
cool.
was very cool, being able to go outside to the viewing areas and seeing all the animals, because we were disappointed at not being able to go to the Animal Kingdom and seeing all the animals. So it was sort of a mini experience being able to go there and go out there. And if we had any questions, they still had the cast members out there who would answer questions and those kind of things if you had anything to ask about the animals that you were.
I wish you didn't go to eat at Boma though, did you?
No, we didn't.
I would have told you to go eat at Boma. Have you ever eaten at Boma?
No.
Oh, you got to eat Boma. Yeah, that's my number 2 restaurant. If you like Ohana, you will love Boma, right, Judy?
Oh, yeah. Boma is delicious.
Yeah, it's the best buffet on property.
I'm not a fan of. Yeah, but I don't like the zebra dome, so you have to kick me out of the group.
That's just because I told you it comes from the elephant poop.
No, they're too sweet. They're too sweet.
Well, okay, I'm going to finish up with a couple of more interesting questions. What's your best advice for newbies going to Disney World? Do you have any good strategies?
My biggest thing is that I've learned this time. Yes, make your plan, but don't be too disappointed if you have to change things along the way.
Yeah. Plan B sometimes.
It does happen.
Plan B, Plan C. You took that to the extreme, Stephanie.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh. No, that's a great tip. Yeah. Try to be flexible. What's something you would recommend to family and friends about Disney World?
See, I'm a big fireworks person. Absolutely. See the fireworks if you can. It's magical.
Were you able to see any?
We were able to see the ones in the Magic Kingdom. I was not feeling 100% on Sunday night, so we actually went back to our resort early. So I did miss out on the ones in Epcot, which I was really looking forward to.
Yes.
But we were able to see the ones in Magic Kingdom, and we actually had almost everybody that went to the Magic Kingdom with us from our wedding party. We were all together to watch the fireworks, which was very cool.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, good. So, did you get some time with your friends and family, at least, through all this craziness?
We did. We had all of our fast passes for the most part were planned with my maid of honor and my parents and my aunt and uncle. So we had done all the fast passes with them. We had a couple friends that met us at specific rides that they wanted to ride with us. And we tried our best to make sure that we were still available to be able to go do things with his side of the family, because they had a lot of kids. They had 6 kids with them total.
Oh, wow.
So they did a bunch of the meet and greet things. Because we're annual pass holders and we have them linked on Family and Friends, we were able to actually see and download all of their character meet and greet pictures, which were adorable. I'm so excited that I was actually able to see those after the fact.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to go to all the meet and greets with them, but...
Did you have a photographer for your wedding, and how did your pictures come out?
We didn't. It was just sort of... Whoever felt like taking pictures took pictures.
Oh, okay.
We were winging it.
Yeah, no, because I've talked to some folks that have, for whatever things they're doing down there, they have a photographer that will go and take pictures while they're there. So that's why I was thinking about that.
once we made it into the Magic Kingdom, all of us, I think there were only 2 people that didn't make it into our picture, but we actually have a picture of 34 out of the 36 of us in front of the castle.
Oh, cool. That's great.
Cassie wasn't sure that she was going to be able to get everyone. I said, I bet you can. She said, well, I'll give it my best shot. So we kind of all squished in. And
nice.
You can see the little top spear of the top spire of the castle and a couple of the cranes on the sides, and that's about it of the castle. But
it's a great picture. It really is. You should put that picture up, Kurt, when you post the podcast, because it's a great picture. I've seen it.
Definitely send me that one for sure, so I can put it on our website. Well, it sounds like, though, the people that came down to do kind of the Friday through Monday, were they impacted that much from the situation?
No, luckily they weren't, because they were able to go do all the things in the parks that they were looking to do. They got the most out of their time that they could, which was great.
Yeah, that's a good consolation.
That was great because we had a lot of people that have never been there before, so it was their first time there. A couple of our friends had just gotten engaged, so it was their first trip together after the engagement, and it was just, they only went to the Magic Kingdom on Saturday, but they did a lot of traveling around to the different parks, and they didn't go in, but the cast members, they told them that this was their first time there, and they didn't know what to do, what to look at without going inside, and so they took them through it, and they got some great pictures.
They actually somehow got professional pictures, like in front of a backdrop and everything, done in Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique somehow. I'm still not sure how they managed to get those pictures. But
cool. All right. Well, yeah, that's great. You know, I had a couple who got married and had their wedding and honeymoon planned down there. I don't know, it was a week after or something, but so they didn't get to do it at all. I guess if that's any consolation, it sounds like you guys made the best of things.
Oh yeah, it was an adventure. It always is.
It was an adventure.
Sure, and a lot of little pep talks along the way, right, Steph?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can't believe this is happening. Well, you have to believe it. There's nothing you can do about it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make the best of it.
That's awesome.
And you and James will look back 10 years from now, and you'll tell your children about it, and you'll all laugh and say, you remember when Mom and I went? And
it'll definitely be a story.
Yeah, I hope you get to have lots of fond memories down in Disney World, even though this one's kind of an interesting one. But thanks for coming on the podcast. Do you have any other last things to add that you want to share with anyone?
I don't think so. I think we covered most of
Yeah, we got it. Well, thanks for booking with Mom and Judy. I'm glad they were able to handle all 36 of you, or whatever that number was.
The total was 36, and I think 13 of them stayed off-site.
Yeah. So
they did their own thing, but Judy and Margita took care of everything else, so that was great.
That's awesome.
Our pleasure. And it was, I want to tell you that Margita and I worried about you the entire time you were down there. We talked every day. Oh, how are they doing? They're closing the park. What are they doing? We're, yeah.
And my frantic calls to you saying, can you help me? What am I supposed to do? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Who do I talk to? How do I get this done?
Yeah. And then I would text her and say, what's going on? Where are you? What's going on? What's going?
Yeah, and I remember walking downstairs one time, and Mom goes, Stephanie's in the hospital. You got to be kidding me. This is unreal. Oh, my gosh. Well,
but everybody that we encountered down there was amazing. I actually had to go to the front desk because my father-in-law's girlfriend was lost at the resort when we were at Century.
You had to send out a search party?
Yeah, it was a search party of one. It was me. Once I found her and got her to the room, they had lost their magic band. One was locked inside of the room. So I went to the front desk and got another magic band, and they were very helpful. The gentleman that I talked to, the cast member, was great. He actually gave me an extra magic band so that if it happened again, I would still be able to get them into their room. So it was
awesome.
Very helpful.
The French Quarter is not that. Was it the French Quarter or was it Pop?
Was it Pop?
Yeah,
Pop. Was a Pop drink. On Friday night, when, knowing that they're getting married at 6 a.m. the next morning,
yeah.
I was out around trying to find her at 10:30, quarter to 11 at night. And then down at the front desk getting an extra magic band. Oh. And by the time I got back to the room, it was probably close to 11:30.
Yeah.
And I had to go to her room to take pictures of them getting ready at 4:30.
Right. So. Oh, my gosh. Oh, fun and games at Disney World. Guys, this has been this is probably one of the strangest podcasts I've done in my 6 years of podcasting. But I'm glad you guys weathered this, and you deserve to have many more fun days at Disney World, and the rest of your marriage, I hope, is much smoother.
Thank you. Me too.
Thanks. How's everything going since you got married?
Very smoothly, other than
see that
type of thing.
Yeah, everything else is easy now. Well,
oh yeah.
Thanks for coming on again, and thanks for booking with us. And Auntie Judy, thanks for coming on the podcast.
For having me. I'm going to turn the camera back on.
Okay, good to see you, Judy. Oh, yeah, everyone's turning their cameras back on.
Oh, there you are.
I'll turn my camera back on.
Yeah. Oh, we're dark, probably.
Yeah.
You are.
You guys are in the dark.
We are in the dark. There we go. Is that better? Woo!
Yeah.
Great.
Kind of like mansion ghosts with the shadows going up your faces.
That's perfect. We just need ghosts on top of us here now.
Right.
Great show, all things considered.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Well, I'm having my peach tea in a cup that Amy Rhodes sent us. It says, "When life gives you lemons, grab the vodka." And that's exactly what Stephanie and Judy had to do on this wedding trip. And DisneyMoon was when they got lemons, they had to make lemonade. So great job, guys. You guys kept a great attitude throughout. And I sure hope you get back down to Disney World to do a proper DisneyMoon, an extra DisneyMoon, and even have another great time. All right, shout outs for this week. I got to give another shout out to Samantha Kuhn. She sent me a postcard, and it's an awesome postcard. It's the 3 Caballeros. It's like a hand-drawn original artwork postcard, and I really love it. She says, "To hi, Kurt and family, just wanted to send a little bit of Disney your way. Can't wait until we can all be together again. Drinking margaritas in Mexico. Stay safe, Samantha." Yeah, we did spend time with Sam at the G3 last October. I've been remembering those days this past week. Kevin Curtis Allen. Shout out to Kevin. He's been sending me some great pictures in our private Facebook group of our G3 from 6 months ago, a 6-month anniversary. It was also our 5-year friend anniversary on Facebook. So big shout out to Kevin Curtis Allen. We're getting ready for that trip coming up here soon. It's, coming up next year, February 2021, when we're all going back to Disney World. Another card I had from Sherry from our Fairy Tale Concierge. She's the owner of our travel agency. She sent us a Thinking of You card. I like that. She says, "You are in my thoughts. We will come out stronger, bolder, and more appreciative on the other side of this. In the meantime, keep yourself and your loved ones safe and healthy. Enjoy the word search." I had a little word search on the positive attitude word search there. So, yep. Travel agents are trying to keep a positive outlook as we've been going through some tough times here, obviously, for Walt Disney World. Thanks, Sherry and Samantha, for the cards. I love getting stuff in the mail. Geek of the Week. How about this week's My Geek of the Week? It's going to be Heather Marie Tyson. Hello, Heather Marie. She was so cute this past week. She wanted to book a camping trip with Mama. She's been a little bit nervous to talk to us, which we find to be extremely cute. I assure you, we are easy to talk to. So definitely give us a call when you want to book your trip. But we had some fun talking to Heather, and I hope to see her next time when we're down there for the Grand Geek Gathering. But for this week, she is my Geek of the Week. I'm going to be sending her a card and a coffee. It's a gift card from Starbucks. So congratulations, Heather. Geek of the Week. Thanks for calling us and booking your trip with us. Yeah, I'm getting more excited as the days go by for the planning of this Grand Geekin' family reunion down in Disney World, February 2021. I just had Jennifer Metz messaging me today that she's thinking of going, but waiting to see what's going on with all this virus stuff and then booking her trip with us. But we're excited. The Grand Geeking Gathering was so much fun last time. We got like over 70 people that are in our private Facebook group that are planning on going. We're going to be there Thursday, February 18th to kick it off. A bunch of activities that weekend, including the Kessler Run game on Saturday, February 20th. We'll do that bingo scavenger hunt during the weekend for prizes, and we'll have that big picture shot of the Geekin family reunion picture over at Epcot February 21st on a Sunday. Then spend some time at the Mexican Pavilion, do some frozen lime margaritas if you like that as much as I do. We'll do that big meetup picture in front of the lake. Really looking forward to that. And the Run Disney Princess Half Marathon. Jennifer was saying she's going to book that. That's going to be fun to see the folks with all their medals, showing them off to all the Geekin family, and we'll be so proud of them. So that's a great combination. The Geekin family reunion and the Run Disney event, the Princess Half Marathon weekend. I can't wait till February of 2021. Contact our travel agents and reserve your room. Hey, great intro from a year ago. Adeline McGee. So that was such a cute intro. I remember Adeline interviewed me for one of her school projects. That was really fun. So hello, Adeline, and say hi to your mom, Jamie, and your dad, and then hope to see you guys again soon. I've seen them at meetup. They were at our very first meetup when we did it at the Nomad Lounge at the Animal Kingdom. So great job. If you guys want to do an intro, it's easy. Adeline did it. It's fun. Just record it on your phone. You can email that to me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. Just tell us your name, where you're from. How about a fun Disney World fact or two about yourself? And you go Geekin on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin family. I love getting those. I need some more intros. Send them my way. Thanks to everybody ordering their Geekin gear through tpublic.com. Just search for Geekin on WDW and you can order yourself up some t-shirts, coffee mugs, all that stuff. It was on sale this past week and lots of folks ordered. I love it when they post the pictures of themselves wearing it in the private Facebook group. So that was awesome. Thanks guys for ordering your t-shirts. There's some other ways you can voluntarily support us. It's patreon.com. That's a place where you can give a monthly pledge to our podcast. And it's so awesome. It's been a year now since Glenn Kessler and Kevin Curtis Allen really helped me build that Patreon support and reached out to our super geeks. And really, it's been such a blessing for the last year. I really appreciate it. It comes in every month and I love that. Thanks you so much, guys. I'm so grateful. I'm so amazed for the support you guys give me. And I really do appreciate it. Big hugs to Glenn and Kevin for starting it and all you other. There's 47 of you who support me on Patreon. That is just super awesome. I was recording with Jeff Kessler this past week. His trip report's going to be awesome, guys. He's a lot of fun. He's the brother of Glenn Kessler. Or Glenn is the brother of Jeff. I don't know which way. We always tease each other. As I was doing that, Holly Dufresne, I wanted to give you a shout out. An email came in to me saying that she had donated $10 a month to the Patreon support. So Holly, thank you so much. That's so amazing. I love it, you guys. I really do enjoy and appreciate the support. Yeah, each week we give you some free tips and you get a lot of information from our trip reports. And sometimes we have roundtables. And I love it when you guys support Mama, Auntie Judy, EJ Cruz, and Jennifer Glambos, our travel agents. You can find Mom and Judy. Email them at travelandtiaras@gmail.com. EJ and Jennifer, you can find them on their Little Doors Facebook page. We are authorized Disney planning agency through Fairy Tale Concierge. I was saying how Heather Marie Tyson booked a trip with us. And yeah, she was talking with Glenn Kessler this week about a trip he's got coming up. We're still talking to you guys. Yes, we've canceled a few though too. We can't wait to hear more of the information coming out from Disney when they're going to start opening up. But don't forget us. Definitely talk to us if you have questions. Give us a shout out and we'll take care of you for sure. If you'd like to talk to me about your trip or you want to do a trip report, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. Let me know what you got for plans and I can help you with your trip plans too. And as always, thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.
It's more comfortable in the kitchen.
Your audio's a little delayed, though, Judy.
Mine is?
Well, your video's kind of, a little off.
That's because I'm a little off.
You got your TV running in the background. You're supposed to be the old pro.
That's Ken. Ken, can you turn the TV down, please?
You should be like the old pro.
Chair. Well, I turned off the scanner, so you won't hear that.
What was that? Okay. So, I don't have intros for you guys. Did you guys have little fun facts you wanted me to use for your intro? That's how I usually do it.
I had sent it to you. I don't know if it went to both of you. Probably not.
Did you do some?
I tried.
I tried. I know. I get that a lot. It's like this really difficult assignment. I know.
I don't know what's a fun fact.
Well, tell them what your fun facts are that you sent.
What I sent was that my favorite Disney character is Figment.
Yeah. So, did you email them to me?
I tried to. It may have only sent to Mom. It may have screwed that up. Not very good at technology sometimes.
Oh, that's all right. Can you email it to me?
Yes.
Then I'll use it. Kurt.stone at geekinonwdw.com. Just so that we get the best audio.
Okay. Yeah, she looks excited too. Yeah, I can see that.
It's the girl in the center front with the gray shirt.
Yes, I see her. Yep. She was easy to pick out.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I think I'm pretty much ready.
I'm ready.
Ready. Perfect.
What was I doing? Was there one more thing?
You could put in her intro that she got married at Disney World.
She does have that in her intro.
Oh, she does? Okay.
You're very insightful. Something just...
Because I've been home forever.
My notes just keep blanking out on me. That's great. All right. I'll remember this.
Should I... Oh, no, headphones won't. Should I put my headphones in? You think that would help?
It would help, yeah.
My earphones?
Yeah.
I'll go get my earbuds.
You're
find them.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Okay, I'll go get them.
I was wondering, how much of the wedding should we talk about? Were you guys doing illegal things?
Well,
no, they weren't.
I had emailed Disney originally to ask if this was something that was okay.
Okay.
And the only email that I got back from them was telling me that we were not allowed in dress during park hours.
Okay.
That was all they got back to me with. Towards the end of our really quick ceremony in the morning, we did have security come over and follow us because we were a large group of people congregating by the water, but we moved along and they just disappeared. So
we can mention how you did this wedding, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not getting in trouble, or you're not going to get in trouble.
No.
Banned from Disney World.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, they would have kicked us out right away then if they were going to.
Okay. All right.
Well, my earbuds are not connecting to my computer, so I'm just going to have to do it off the computer.
Okay. You don't have regular headphones, huh?
No, because there's no port on this computer for them.
Okay.
Oh, wait. There is, but I don't know where there are any. So.
All right, let's go.
And Judy and Stephanie, once we get out of this self-quarantine and able to get together, let's get together at Panera again.
Absolutely.
I want to see more pictures.
We actually have buttons for the four of you, for you and Ken and Kurt and Margita the Disney Plus buttons from when Disney Plus came out. We have little buttons that Stephanie got from work at ESPN, so we'll get those as well.
Oh, Stephanie,
I'm watching a lot of Disney Plus recently.
Us too.
You work at.
I binge watched Spin and Marty the other day, all 25 episodes.
Oh my gosh!
You work at ESPN?
Technically, I work for Flick Hospitality, which is a company that's brought in by ESPN to man their cafeteria.
Gotcha. Yep. I think I work at the Hartford, and we have Flick too. I think so.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And you won't hear this probably for another month on the podcast if you're listening for it, but I'll let you know when it's coming. Thanks for the pictures. Those are great pictures. I was looking at my watch. It probably looks better on my phone if I grab my phone. That's a great, I could tell just by, I may have seen that. Did you guys post that in the Facebook group?
I posted a few pictures on the Facebook group, yeah.
It's not, it looks a little blurry. Right? Was it my eyes or is it the
eyes? You send him a picture of you and James.
That's awesome.
You've got a nice picture of you and James for your profile. You should send him that one too. That's a nice one.
Yeah, sure, we can
definitely.
Good job. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Well, it was good to talk to you too.
Yes, you too. Everybody stay safe.
Yes.
You too. You still working, Judy?
I am temporarily anyway. They haven't told us that the office is closed yet, so we're still there.
Right.
You're in a doctor's office then?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm in an office at this point. And we're still there. We're doing video visits with patients. So.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. Cool. All right, guys.
I have two kids that are still working. The rest of them have all been laid off.
How many kids you got?
Well, Stephanie and James are both laid off, so start their married life together 24/7.
Nothing beats getting a phone call on your honeymoon to tell you that you're on furlough.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, Jay.
Nice way to do it. Yeah.
Well, this too shall pass. We'll just all stay safe and away from each other, and we'll just do video conferencing for a while.
There you go.
Yeah.
Although I do go over to Kurt and Margita's periodically and sit in the driveway, and Margita and I talk, and we social distance.
That works.
Stay 6 feet away at least. So, I don't know. All right.
See you guys.
Take care.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye.